Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Yogurt, our level 16 Goblin Shaman. Say g'day, Yogurt.
Kazam!
Shazam, Shazam to you, and Shazam to you guys watching along from home as well. And of course, if you remember our last little Goblin Chamois Yogurt episode, we were here in the Forlorn Ridge in Azshara. That's right, we're in one of my new favourite zones here. You can see we've come up to the north a little bit from the Orgrimmar Rocket Way Exchange, where we've been questing in the past. And of course, last week we were in the ruins of Eldrath a little bit, and you might remember we had to hop down over the ridge there and down into a minefield, and we were doing lots of questing down there, and we finished off the episode with a couple of quests to hand in, and we didn't do that last week. That's exactly what we're going to do right now, having a chat to Commander Molotov from the Bilgewater Battalion. Let's see what he's got to say.
I ain't getting paid to chat.
No, I bet you're not. Nothing wrong with recycled goods, and of course we were picking up the military supplies, and they were from the not so fortunate folk down in the minefield, kind of like us last week actually. There we go, let's finish off this one. Hand-me-downs, you're a light-footed bugger, aren't you? Good work. Here are a few of the supplies to keep you lively, and we're going to get ourselves some Molotov cocktail here, and this increases our run speed by 50% for 15 seconds. That could sure come in handy. More importantly, we get ourselves 900 XP. Thank you very much, and a whole bunch of Bilgewater Cartel rep as well. Let's have a chat here to Glick's Grindlock as well.
Big shot, huh?
Where's my rocket launcher recruit? That's right, you might remember we had to pick that up as well. We managed to get that, the SFG. Quick work there, recruit. She's a beaut, ain't she? Assembled her myself. I've got special plans for this baby.
Do not get on Gallywix's bad side.
No, we definitely don't want to get on Gallywix's bad side. There we go, a whole 250 more Bilgewater Cartel rep, and a whole bunch of XP there, 900 in fact. And we can see over here we've got ourselves another quest. This is from Ziz the Eye Salvo Blast. Let's see what he's got for us. First degree mortar. Hey bud, like explosions? Of course you do. Who doesn't like explosions? I've got mortars set up on the ridge to the east to hold the Naga back. Go forth, recruit. Mortar them all. Use a goblin mortar to slaughter 60 Spite Lash attackers, and you can see we'll be able to choose from a couple of rewards there. One of them is cloth, but the other is leather, and this is actually something we're going to be able to use here. The Mortar Slinger Belt, which gives us 6 more armor, and that's going to come in really handy.
Away.
Thank you very much. Alright, so let's have a look at our quest map and see if we can find out where that is. Alright, so it's definitely straight over here to the east. That's where we have to go. Let's make sure we've got our lightning shield up, and we've got our flame tongue weapon on both of our weapons. Of course, we're dual wielding here. Oh, and look at that over there, the enslaved son of Arkarok. What level's he? 18. He's an 18 elite. Eek. Alright, so you can see here we've got these Bilgewater mortars, and they're all lined up on this ridge here, and we're going to be able to shoot down and look at them all down there. I remember seeing this back in the beta, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. Look at this target-rich environment if you ever saw one. Spite Lash Myrmidian, and they are level 13s, and of course we've got to get 60 of those for this quest here. So it's heaps of fun. So what we get to do is use one of these. So we just right-click on it, and then of course we get the familiar aiming reticle there, so we can move that around by holding down the right mouse button and moving it. And then we've got our number 1 ability here, which is a mortar round, deals 500 fire damage to Naga within 15 yards of impact. So it's kind of an AoE if you like. So all I need to do is tap 1 on my keyboard or click, and off it goes. And there you go, you can see Spite Lash attackers blown to bits, and we've got 9 out of 60 now. And you can see they start moving as well. So you've got to kind of move your target around and anticipate where they're going to be. There we go, you can see we've got 18 out of 60. I'm not sure it does any damage to these guys. We'll soon find out. Don't think so. What's it doing? Oh, a tiny, teeny, weeny bit of damage. It's really not going to make any difference to him, and it's not aggroing him either, so we don't have to worry about it. There we go. This is just like shooting fish in a barrel, pretty much. 31 out of 60. We are halfway already. And you can see, actually, it's got quite a large rate of fire. I'm just spamming my 1 there, and we're already up to 50.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still rechargeable. I can't cast that yet.
54.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's
59, and I bet you that one. There we go. We are all done. We can hit the eject button, leave the vehicle, and we're done. Now let's not forget, folks, that of course we've got the Ghost Wolf ability, and that allows us to run just a little bit faster. And that's so handy, again, reminding you, if you are a shaman, that you can use that, and it's basically like a in-between mount. It's like a mount before you get a real mount, if you like. All right, here we go. Ziz the Eye Salvo Blast. Can you believe they pay us to do this? Yeah, he definitely loves his work. There we go. The Mortar Slinger Belt, plus 6 armor. There's no doubt about it. We're going to take that one.
The road.
And of course, I want to make sure I go to my inventory and bring up my character sheet. And where is it? There it is, the Mortar Slinger Belt. Let's swap out that one, and we are done. All right, now with a bit of luck, we're going to have some more quests open up. There we go.
No loitering. Whatever that means.
In the face. The Naga are using those giants to stamp paths through our minefields. Actually, that's a really good use for giants. Time to put that SFG to use. Aha, knew that would come in handy at some point. Head over to the entrance to the southern minefield. I think you can figure out the rest. Use an SFG to kill an enslaved son of Akarok in the southern minefield. So let's
Stay strong, pal.
accept that one. There we go. And it's just over here, sort of in the same area. And I think we just wander down here, I think. Can we? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe we need to hop over this way. But either way, if we have a look in our bags, you'll see that what we've got is an SFG somewhere. Oh, I can't see. There it is. An SFG. Quest item. Propels a rocket into the face of an enslaved son of Akarok. And it's got a 10-second cooldown. And it's called a surface-to-face grenade, which I find kind of funny. But of course, we don't need to go into our bags. You can see here it is. It's actually in the tracker. All we need to do is actually use it there. And that will work just fine. So let's do just that. Alright, so I'm guessing that we probably have to click on it. Propels a rocket into the face.
We need a target.
Alright, so we need to target them first. And oh look, it's actually out of range, which we can tell by the red dot on it there. So we do need to head down. Now there was probably a kind of safer way to get down there, but anyway, we'll just take the shortcut. And there's one right there. Let's give this a go. There it is, building up, and you can see us holding it there. And there goes the rocket. Oh, and it takes them down. So one shot is all it takes. Good lord. All right, and we just needed the one. That's it. Now, whoa. Okay, that was a mine, and that was another mine. We're going to get blown off the edge. Oh, boy. Okay, this, I can tell, is going to be a bit of an effort trying to get back up to where we're meant to be. And, oh, my God, there's one fighting us. We need to run. Yikes. All right, run. Need to avoid the mines. This could be tricky. And it looks like there's no other way up. I'm just scanning around. Nah. So we need to sort of try and make our way up the side here and hopefully not trigger a mine that's going to blast us off the actual edge of the cliff. So I'm going to try and go as close to the edge as I can just to avoid the mines. And there we go. All right, let's go into our Ghost Wolf form. And look at that zone. It looks amazing. Gosh, love this game. I love this zone. And like I said, last time we were here, totally love the redesign as well. In fact, I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like further in as we get closer to the goblin structures that have been built over there. It's really, really cool. All right, so Glix, Grindlock. Hello,
Yeah.
bam, in
What
the
do you
face.
want?
Nice shot, kid. That sure was.
Took my head off, why don't you?
Yeah, there we go. Another 250 for our reputation and another 900 XP. Thank you very much. And you can see down the bottom here, by the way, we're only 2.5 bars away from leveling to level 17. So we're getting very
It's
close.
my way or the highway, pal.
Profitability scouting, things seem to be quietening down a bit. Gallywix will probably keep forking out cash to keep us posted here, but I have a feeling we might be able to milk a bit more out of the deal. Naga and sea giants aren't normally friends, so the Naga must be controlling them somehow. Take this stealth field generator, get in those ruins, and let me know if you find something that looks really pricey. So our objective is to use the stealth field generator to infiltrate the ruins of Elderoth and identify the heart of Akarok. We'll be able to choose from these rewards here, and again you can see here we get ourselves slightly better gloves there, leather gloves, and they're +4 armor and +1 intellect. That's going to go down
Security,
very nicely.
enforcement, extortion, we do it all.
And there we go, you can see we're stealth. Now where do we have to go? Alright, so it's over that direction. Wonder if the minefield will set us off. And in case it does, will it break us out of stealth? Oh dear, I think it's going to be best just to try and avoid them if possible. Oh, look at this. We've actually got the generator. Thank goodness for that, so we can actually use it if we break stealth. And I'd say that we break stealth anytime that we take damage. And yeah, speaking of taking damage, you know what, I think that's probably a good time for us to have a look at a couple of shout-outs. You guys know how much I love my shout-outs. Let's get her dancing away here. There we go. Got a first one here, which is from Agent Rainer96, and they say, "Hey Sambo, can I have a shout-out for me and my dad? I recently started teaching him how to play WoW, and now we have a warrior and a mage who are both level 10. That's awesome. Congratulations. Their names are Jadian and Dathios, I think, or Dathios, and they're on the Dawnbringer US server." Well, that's fantastic. Father and son playing together, both level 10. Good luck and happy adventuring. Got another shout out here from JN2001MY, and they say, "Hey, I just started a troll hunter named Warkeen. He's only level 5. Could you please give him a shout out?" We certainly can. That's for JN2001MY. Thank you very much for your support, mate. Got another one here from XV Sparta NXX, and they say, "Hey, thanks for the comment on my video. It means a lot." Well, you're very welcome, and I know you've probably got thousands of people asking this, but can you maybe shout out me and give me some Aussie love? Well, g'day, mate. G'day to you, Sparta NXX, and that's no problem at all. Thank you very much for your support. And finally, got one here from XYZZYX20. Gee, you guys and your crazy names. "Hey, Sambo, you really make good walkthroughs." Well, thank you very much. "Can I please have a shout out in your next World of Warcraft video?" You most certainly can. XYZZYX20. Thank you very much for your support as well. And reminding you guys, if you'd like a shout out, all you need to do is ask. It's that simple. All right, now, let's see if we can get Yogurt through here without being blown up. And that's not a very good start if you ask me. Gosh, it's hard getting through here, isn't it? All right, detonation has faded. Can we get through here? Oh, and we made it. There we go. All right, so now we can use our stealth. All right, there we go. It does slow us down a little bit, unfortunately. We're looking for the Heart of Akarok. Now, I have absolutely no idea what that is. I'm sure we're going to stumble across it at some point, but you can see we've got an area here on the mini-map which is showing us where we need to go. Now, hopefully, because we are stealthed, then they're not going to see us. I'm going to panic if they do. Heart of Akarok identified. Okay, maybe it's that statue there. I'm honestly not sure because I can't see it anywhere else. Return to Commander Molotov. Hopefully we're still stealthed and these guys won't see us. Yep, looking good so far. Remembering though, if you take any damage, it's probably going to break that stealth and that's no good. Oh, I was going to come out of it then, but you can see we've got another little wandering patrol here of Naga. Wonder how close we can get. Let's test it. Ooh, shh. Alright, that was pretty good. Oh, except I don't want to blow up. Not right now. Now, it looks to me like there's a nice wide open space here. Do you know what? I think we're going to be safe to get into our Ghost Wolf form. Let's see. I'll probably regret this decision, but it looks like there's space around here. Yeah. Alright, why didn't I see this before? It looked like an actual path going through the middle of it, and oh, look, there's the clue. It's between the two signs. What an idiot. Alright, never mind. At least we know for next time, and we made it back safely. And we're going to be able to return to Commander Molotov and tell him that we've found the Heart of Akarok. Although, again, I'm not exactly sure what it was. I'm going to assume it was that big statue, but we never know. Where are we? Where is he? There he is, over there. Commander Molotov, hello, it's me.
Well, spit it out.
Ah, sweet deal. I'll get the ball rolling on this. All I need now is to find a buyer and get the go-ahead from Uncle Bedlam. Here are your wages for your work. Excellent work, soldier. Let's see. Molotov gloves. Yeah, that looks good. +4 armor, +1 intellect, 1 less stamina. That means 10 hit points. Do you know what? I'm not sure, to be honest. Actually, come to think of it, I think we should probably keep the 10 hit points. Alright, so let's see which one of these sells for more. They're both the same. I'm going to take the mail braces so I know that they're the ones that I have to sell. Alright, here we go. Next quest is Private Chat. Look, one last favour before you run off, he says. Private Worcester is still back at that tower recruiting. Go and let him know that we're good to pack it up now. Back to town. Pleasure working with you, recruit. So you can see we need to speak to Private Worcester at the Orgrimmar Rocketway Exchange. Oh, so that's the tower he was talking about. So that's literally all the way back to the exchange down south here where we started off, you know, opposite the gates of Orgrimmar. So that's not too far away. In fact, I think that's it just over there. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's a hop, skip and a jump away. and it means we get a chance to have a look at, yeah, there we are, Azshara, the great open countryside, the autumn tones here in Azshara, especially as the sun is going down. There we go. Oh, and look at that, we've got Funkay Skyfo in the chat there on Spellatrix. He says, wave. Big hello to you, by the way, Funkay. Hope everything's going well at your end there, all the way up in the north of Australia. Let's have a chat over here. Here he goes, Private Worcester. What have you got to say?
Sense.
What? I got left out of the action completely? Are you serious? Alright. No shooting the messenger. Thanks for the news, bud. Maybe I'll see you back at town.
On your way.
And you can see we've got another quest here from Melnia Skyreaver. Let's go have a chat with her.
State your business.
1,000 stories in the sand. The ruins around Lake Menar to our east have a tale to tell. The lesser races like those clumsy dwarves would go after the truth with picks and shovels. She wrinkles her nose. We'll be using more elegant methods. My scrying magic is somewhat rusty, but with the right trinket, I should be able to peer through the shrouds of time. The bones of my forefathers have long since rotted away, but some of their personal treasures may remain. Bring me some. So you can see we've got to collect 5 recovered artifacts from the ruins around Lake Menar in Azshara, and that's going to be no problem. And there's the lift going up and down. I'm wondering what that shadow was. Okay, Custer Klubnik, what have you got to say? Survey the lakeshore. Well, that's handy. All these cruddy ancient ruins have to be bulldozed if we're ever to see Azshara's full potential. Look on my map here. You see Lake Menar to the east? I'll tell you what, a future rocket fuel depot. But we need an accurate lay of the land before we can clear cut, bulldoze, landfill, and pave over that lake. That's terrible. All of my surveyors have been spooked off by the oogly booglies haunting that area. Escort one of my junior grade surveyors to the area, not an escort, and take readings from the equipment that's been set up. So you can see here, escort a goblin surveyor to the 3 pieces of surveyor's equipment that surround Lake Menar and defend her while she takes readings. Another surveyor can always be summoned with your surveyor's beacon. Oh boy. Alright, so there she is. What's she saying? Don't botch this. I'm angling for senior grade by the end of the year. Okay, I wonder if it's not an escort, but more the fact... Oh, that is awesome. She's actually having to... Yeah, she's following us. Thank goodness for that. So we don't actually have to do a walking escort quest. Thank goodness. Oh, and is he going to aggro on us? No. Gosh, he was making a beeline for us though, wasn't he? Alright, so if you remember, a few episodes ago, I think we wandered over in this general direction, and you might remember that there's a lake over here. In fact, if we have a look on the map, yeah, definitely, this is the place we need to go. Now, these are the restless spirit, or the oogly booglies that our goblin friend was talking about, but I think I can see something shining up ahead. Yeah, here we go, survey equipment. So I'd imagine what we need to do is let her, there we go, yep, there's the survey marker, so she's going to have a look at that, and we probably need to defend her against, yeah, here we go, a shade. Alright, and looks like these guys are going to keep coming in. Now, I wonder if we can heal her, actually. We'll check her health in just a minute.
That spell wasn't ready yet.
Oh, and we leveled up. And let's see, can I select her Goblin Surveyor? Let's see if I can actually heal her. Oh, and I can. Alright, that's really good to know. More importantly, folks, you can see we've actually leveled up. So what we need to do is head on into our talent tree here. And you can see we've finally got an unspent talent point. And I've got a couple of choices here. I can either put my point into focused strikes. And this one here will increase the damage dealt by our primal strike and storm strike abilities by 45%. And that's our 2 melee abilities on the end here that we use. Or I can actually put it into improved shields. And this will increase the damage done by our lightning shield by 5%, and it also increases the amount of mana gained by our water shield orbs, which we don't have yet, by 5%, and later on it also increases the amount of healing done by our earth shield orbs by 5% later. That's kind of a more later game talent point if you ask me. I'm going to go for the focus strikes. We're going to learn them, and it's going to ask us if we're sure we want to learn those talents. You better believe it, we sure are. Now let's go into our spell book and have a look in case there's anything here that we can actually learn from our trainer. And you can see we've got one here called Wind Shear, and that is an interrupt. So it interrupts a spell being cast by an enemy, and it's best used to prevent enemies from healing or using their high damage spells. So yeah, we're definitely going to not forget to use that one. Alright, so we need more of this surveying equipment, and it looks to me like there's some artifacts. What's that over there? That's the one we just used. So I think we're going to head in this direction, because it does say there's one to the west and one to the east. So just need to keep an eye out. Oh, and we're getting attacked.
It's too far away.
And there we go, nicely done. Getting ourselves some loot as well. I'm guessing we kind of have to just navigate around the edge of this lake to find the survey equipment. Is that one down there? No, that's a shore crab. That's not going to be much use to us. Okay, it should be sparkling away. Can't see anything unless it's actually in the water, but I doubt that very much. Now, you'd think I'd remember where these were, but oh, there we go. All right, so it's definitely around the lake edge. Now, again, we have to get ready now to defend her. No doubt something's going to spawn in, and there we go. All right, one down. There's another one. Well, at least she can actually fight. That's one good thing.
I don't have a target.
And let's see if she needs a heal. Yep, definitely. In fact, I probably need a heal as well. All right, there we go. You can see we've only got to do the east marker now, which is great. Call in. Oh, that's the button we use if we do lose her in combat. All right, so recovered artifacts. Survey the last marker. Yeah, I think it's going to be over around the lake more. I'm pretty sure we have to pretty much do a lap. That would make sense. So they're evenly spaced around the lake. Let's try not to aggro anything. And then we've got to collect these artifacts as well. Now, I've no idea where they are. I've got a funny feeling that they're actually going to be in the water, but I'm not 100% sure of that. We will see. All right, we've got friends here. Alright, now I'm going to go around the outside just in case we miss the survey marker, but no, nothing behind here. Oh, and look at this, we've got ourselves a rare there. Fantastic, let's see if we can zap it. No, it's just out of range, and it is Varothen's ghost. And there we go, we tagged it. Let's drop our totems. Oh, and he's a big fella, isn't he? Look at that. Oh, I need to heal myself. Gosh, he hits hard. And it sounds to me like our surveyor is doing damage to this guy. And there we go, all done, thank goodness for that. Better check her health. Oh yeah, it's a bit naughty of me. She got down to half health there, that would be bad if she died. And let's see now what this rare... Here we go, and as always, of course, they happen to carry around green items, which is fantastic. And by green, I mean it's a green item in rarity. And, oh, let's see. If you replace this item, the following stat changes will occur. Yeah, it's actually a little bit less in terms of stats than what we already have. That's no problem. That will be perfect auction house fodder, of course. And there we go, look at that. Up there is the last of our survey equipment. How awesome does it look around here? And, of course, with WoW and its new water effects. Oh, I love this game. Alright, there we go. There's the survey marker. Let's actually drop down our totems this time. Keep forgetting to use them. And there we are. The objective is complete.
Something first.
Alright, is that all the restless spirits? Let's actually resummon in our totems because, of course, as you guys know from earlier episodes in the series, they can actually trigger ghosts. They can aggro these enemies around here, and that can be bad. Alright, so let's see. We've got to... Yeah, we've definitely done that one. We need to hand that one back in now. But in terms of the artifacts, I'm guessing... Let's have a read of the quest again. The ruins around have a tale to tell... It does say here, the bones of my forefathers have long since rotted away, but some of their personal treasures may remain. So perhaps we're looking for bones. I'm honestly not sure. Let's see. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, ancient debris pile. There we go. All right, so that's what it looks like. I've got a funny feeling, though, that I reckon they're also underwater. There we go. Recovered artifacts, 1 out of 5. Do you know what I think? We're just going to have a bit of a swim here and see if there's anything down there. Look at that. Okay, that makes sense because, of course, there's lots of ruins here under the waterline. And I'd imagine that we're going to be able to see them as sparkles from a distance, hopefully. Oh, I love the water effects in this game, don't you? Alright, so, oh, maybe not. Maybe they're equally spread up on dry land as much as they are down here, because definitely no sparkles around that I can see. Lots of relics, but none of them are the ones that we're looking for here. Alright, so I guess probably the best thing is to run around the outside of the lake, around the shoreline. Ah, there we go, there's a sparkle over there. So it looks like they're kind of around the ruins. Maybe that's the best place to look. Thank you. Trying to stop me getting these artifacts. That will take us to 3 out of 5. Just 2 more needed. Alright, so around the ruins we're looking. It looks like they're kind of sparse and spaced out. There's the survey equipment. That's where we started off, I think, in our run around the lake. So we've already done a lap. Doesn't take that long. Definitely can't see any sparkly artifacts though. Interesting. This is where it would be nice if we had some kind of artifact finder that would be handy. Oh, there we go. Alright, 4 out of 5. Just the 1 more to go. Let's hop into our ghost wolf form, and that'll make this go just a little bit faster. And oh, look at that. Right there, just as I said it, one appears around the corner. Alright, we are done. 5 out of 5. It's Handon time now. We're just going to make a beeline back to the quest Handon people because we've completely run out of time for this episode. Gosh, it goes so fast when we're playing WoW. And of course, that's because we're having so much fun. I love this game. And yes, to answer a lot of your questions, by the way, I have already pre-ordered and fully paid for my collector's edition of Mists of Pandaria. And I absolutely can't wait. Really looking forward to that. I love expansions. I love them. And I think back to all of the other ones that have been released, like, you know, Burning Crusade. Gosh, that was a big moment. And then Wrath of the Lich King, and of course Cataclysm just last year. Gosh, it doesn't seem like it's been a year. Although this year it's being released a little bit earlier. Normally they release them around November, and this year they're releasing them in September. And you know what? No complaints from me. But that's it, folks. Before we hand in, we've got to get ourselves out of here. We'll do that at the beginning of our next episode. In the meantime, on behalf of myself, Sambo, and Yogurt here, our now level 17 Goblin Shaman, it's us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Don't let the dog hit you with a cataclysm.